Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy New Year here on 2020. That's the year that in real life we're on now, but here in CK2 it's 1106 AD. So, you could say we're starting off this new year on this ongoing playthrough, which the Chola playthrough has been ongoing since November, and we are basically on the verge of uniting the entire Indian subcontinent. Just two counties remain, but as much as I would love to, get these two, but not right now because the threat level is so high that even any attempt that I would try to declare war against them, like take this for example, you would be fighting against all these kingdoms, especially the ones I tend to dread the most, and that's the March Republic and Seljuks invading Armenia. That's not part of the Persian Empire, but they're getting there. If they try to take Assyria, then indeed the Seljuk Empire is the Persian Empire, and it's the Persian part of it. That's the reason why I say that. But as I was saying, it's not something I would gamble on it, because again, even if you fight a quick war to try to take all these things, all these countries are going to be coming on down after you. Especially Azam Kamarupa with 27,000 strong because they won their recent invasion of Sikkim. Sikkim? Sikkim, I'll figure out that pronunciation at a later time. Because I'm not familiar with all of Northeast India, just based on my knowledge of all things India. I can only tell you that as far as kingdoms or regions concerned, I'm most familiar with Tamilakam, Bihar, Gujarat, Punjab, and a bit of Orissa, particularly on the Kalinga part. Those are the areas I'm most familiar with in India personally. The rest of this I have some knowledge to very little. And Northeast India is probably my least known out of all. As I said, any move that I attempt to make, Azam Kanarupa would be there too, so you would have to wait until the threat level goes down to 50 so that other religion groups don't band together to fight against me. And just hope that China does not grab either of these two, otherwise we'll be fighting them too. There's already enough problems these days. So right now, it's still the period of peace, so you hold Gandhara, right? And I know you have your problems with me, and you are an ambitious man. So, let me get you Gandhara, and I will give you, that rod. There you go. It's just to lower the tensions of any possibility of any rebellions here in this empire. Here are a few factions, but I'm sure some would back out of it, like Punjab here. And as I've stated before, largely going to be a period of peace, and we have a lot of money to spend if we're not currently building anything. Let me see. Yeah, something for more prestige, but why not? And there's some other places that still have ongoing construction. Matter of fact, these holdings. Yeah, it seems like I could never get around to building these two. There's no need for baronies. I always imagined these two being cities whenever I was a member of the Great Trade League, but we never had that chance, so for now, just build city, and once that's done, build another city. And build a city here too, because again, there's only two holdings. That one is the poorest province of all of Tamilakam because there's not enough holdings. I'm thinking of another city. Yeah, sure, why not? Because let's just say I am trying to up the local economy here, as we make a lot of money these days. And when you have more cities, even if they're kind of least developed, but in decades' time they'll be just as well developed and increased taxation and whatnot. That's the best I could do with that money. It's either that or I would have been a member of the dang society of you know, names, figuring them out. So, by the way, I was about to say, where's your headquarters? I mean, you are an independent realm. Kind of too bad that you may not like me very much, but that could change. How about some money? I just need you to vassalize with me. Because if I were to become Samrat Chakravartin, I cannot get all the heirs. And don't tell me you built a castle over there ever since we converted that area to Hinduism. Even though they're under control of nomads right now. So what say you? Want to come in? One day. Just one day. And plus it doesn't help the fact that he's zealous and I'm cynical. Unwillingly. But hey, maybe this friend could be the next Grandmaster, right? Heir to the followers of Arjuna, yes. Why do I get the impression that... Nope, don't kill him. Can't kill him. And it's too bad he's independent, because if he was a vassal, I would have invited a private conversation and said, hey, come on over, and then I'd have a higher opinion, or just stab him in the back. Oh well. Let's get on with it. Nothing much we could do other than these hospital structures that we're building, which is what we're also spending our money on. Wait a minute. He's raiding? Huh! Those bastards! We're not at war with them, but he's looting us. How dare he? Normally, this means war, but if I do that, the defense pack is going to jump up against me. I don't suppose there's enough room in Magat. No, just get all the vassal troops over here. No need to raise ours. And you go with them. Take a ship across. That's great. As I said, he's looting all the land, so how dare he? See, he's assaulting it. Can't believe he would do something like that. By the way, to Magad. No, no, no. Yeah, he's got it all together. And he's raiding the neighboring counties, and I'm sure he's going to go back to where he once came. What the hell? Yes, they're giants, but could possibly be separated from us through there if they don't get their act together. But I would say, hey, have peace, will ya? Stop that. There'll be no separation. Favor. Oh, him a favor. Sure. But now I gotta worry about him. Because he's from up there. And I'm sure he ain't gonna be happy when he finds out that this piece of county's gonna go to the other side. We can't kill the boy either. Oh yes, old friend. What you doing? Volga, Bulgarian Liberation, Holy War, I mean. Lithuania. Again, I live too far away from you, so I'm only gonna send you the way I always sent you. More money. Get some mercenaries. Makes me want to go up there and raid their place. Since that made me mad. Now he's gonna go raid China. A host claim for CK2. Rape. Also, I wish that Kamarupa here would at least declare war to take that kingdom, so I could try to put the quick focus on here. Again, the ones you should worry the most is China, as they do not have a defense pact against me, as much as he's busy being raided. Now he's gonna go raid that place. He's only raiding the neighboring counties. But we're not at war with them officially. It's just they made me mad. It makes me want to pay them back in kind. Oh, he's not at war. He's vassalizing. Oh, that's worse. Yeah, what little remains of the independent Zoroastrian realm? Oh, what is that war of yours? Tyranny. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's here, but I believe our participation is kind of too late now, since it's gonna last for about 2 months, and then after those 2 months, we wouldn't make such an impact unless we want to become raiders ourselves and take it to their place as a way of giving them payback. Of course, that means we would be beating the heck out of these guys, so... Very risky. No matter what you would say, two could play at this game. We're raiding. They took Kathmandu, but now we're just gonna say greetings from India. Coming to your place, but even though it's not the best idea because of supply limit reasons, so just hold here. Not enough room for all of us. Because that place has been raided to heck by them. Yeah, we're no longer hostile now. All I could say is, yeah, I see your troops. Oh. Oh boy. Being invaded by Jurchens. Should I or should I not? Now the Seljuks are part of that defense pack against me. I assume they've completed their invasion of Armenia. No, not yet. Still ongoing. Oh, that was something. Hell, why don't I just raid these guys? Oh no, they've already been raided. And then Conruba can move in and take it. Come on, what are you waiting for? That land is de jure part of yours. This is a false Kamarupa. You are the real one. Oh yeah, it would be nice to weaken them, but I don't want that peace county to fall into Chinese or anybody's hands. But it looks like it could go off any time, this possible Zoroastrian revolt, but not with those kind of numbers. Screw it. We're not raiding for money because we're not staying up there. Do what you gotta do. Movement's locked, mountains are ours. Drink the fountain of youth. Because I'm 46 years old again. Alright, come on down. That's all the payback I wanted. I just want to beat the heck out of them just to reduce their numbers a bit. Now there's an Imperial Academy of the Latin Empire. How big is the Latin Empire? They took Italy. Now then. Apparently those areas of service still travel for the most part. While, where is Ragusa? Raguse is a merchant republic still, and they're still Dalmatians. And I like how they have an Alan Buddhist overlord while they got a Greek Orthodox. That area. That's all we wanted. It's like, this is what happens when you raid us, and then we're gonna take it to you too, as a form of payback. Now protect Gaia from raiders or any kind of corruption because of people like you. What's the matter with you, huh? Firstborn son. There's my grandson. Raja Sakara. I haven't seen that name in a long time. Long time. It's like, come on, hurry up. What are you waiting for? You got enough troop numbers to take these guys on. Unless maybe your successors will do it. Tyranny. Hey, cats, the old ruler died. Died from bad cases of flu. And there's a new ruler just barely come out. Usually when old rulers die, his defense pack is off and then... Oh, so, damn it. Too late to exploit that. So now you got this revolt, which is highly doubtful going to be successful. How do I position it there? You know, just in case when there's any defense pack changes. Sure, what's the name of the city? Sri Rangam. Sri Rangam. First mayor. Now we'll build another city here. Just to further increase our economy. More cities. Sankaranyan Koroville. That's one. And here's the other in Tagador. Tesro Tirukovalu. Again, my Tamil isn't the best. Hell, I know more words in the Sanskrit language than Hindi or Tamil or any Indian languages, honestly. Not fluently, obviously. Okay, don't expect very much to happen in this period of time. Because the threat level is so high that it's going to take a while for it to go down. Even for someone with very renowned diplomacy skill, would take quite some time. Guess you want, huh? You're probably going to revoke his title and make it Islamic. Here we go again. We already had troops stationed there. That wasn't very wise of them. No, not that. This one's a lot of money, so spend that. Oh. Gee, you're still building? More troops for a powerful empire. Now it's starting to be more, you know, of an imperial strength, as I would call it. They successfully took Armenia. Not all of it, because there's a Buddhist part of Armenia that still remains. So now we're at the same strength as them, so now we're on equal terms. Like how we can declare holy wars against Taoists despite the Eastern religion group. I'm just waiting for them to give them their false sense of security, just to wait for them to, either of those two, to leave the defensive pact, and then we come in and get them. Cancer, infirm. Gotta put you out of your misery. That's what I usually do to unhealthy people who are found to be apostates. I stick with my Confucian philosophy. At all times. I was about to say, hey, what are you... Oh, you're dealing with the Raiders. I thought you're finally going for Kundina. Get these guys out of here. Still Zoroastrian, and I don't know what's the grudge between you two. Damn fools. Plus you guys are highly decadent. Kalinga Ganga Holy War against Azam Kamrup good luck with that. Matter of fact, I may support you on that behalf. I like we still have raiders on, so head to Kamarup. Azam Kamarup. Also, for what area? For Kalinga Ganga? Kamarup. Yeah, that area. Yes, yes. Come on, do it. I'm gonna support you. You just gotta make them enemy, and then therefore, yeah, hostile. Let's support them in their war effort. Ah, Periapala, you're a genius. Help in the war. Who are you at war with? Is it because you're at war with a Buddhist? Or Jain, for that matter? Yeah, it's because of calling Jains infidels, which is odd for something like you. Again, we're largely at peace, so... How much are you willing? Am I willing to pay? Okay, I'll take it, so here's some money. Go get yourself some mercenaries. Do whatever you can to help out our old Kalinga friend. So come on, Commodore. Get that county whenever you are ready. I'll support you even. Just follow them. Just wait for the Kalingas to move in, and then we'll do our part. We're just gonna weaken their force so they can waltz in there, and Sikkim is ours. That area was Zoroastrian, and it changed to Taoist. Has he become Taoist? No? It was Zoroastrian. Strange. Yes, Jainism is still prominent in Tamil Nadu because that's part of our heritage. Oh God, what? Who asks for independence? Your reason? Envious. Oh, I don't like envious people. Well, you got an extreme high learning skill, but you are blind. And nobody likes a blind man, so... He's gonna get assassinated for this. Oh. Oh, what else? Who else is against me? Kosala, Orissa, Gujarat. Now, what's your excuse? Zealous. Apparently my cynicism is the bane of them. I got money, so there you go. And if it ain't enough, I'll give you minor titles. And one of you is gonna have a free drink with me. You know, send alcoholic gift. Except you, because you're getting assassinated. So, who likes me the most out of all? Just like this. My former lover. You know, jilted man, so... Yeah. Have a drink. That'll keep these fools happy. These envious fools. Go Kalinga! Oh, what's... It's happening! It's happening! The Kalinga are gonna get this, and Kamarupa's getting that. India will be close to being united once and for all, but we still gotta deal with the followers of Arjuna holding castles. That's the other issue. It seems the enlightened one might become the Samrat Chakravartin. As I still got it on and on. Based on my health, I got a good another 10 years in me. Second child. Jedi. Alright. Gotta assassinate that guy who wanted to declare independence. The man from Karnataka. Successful jihad in Egypt. Oh no, I'm a known murderer. Well, now they have a stronger case of why they want independence or what their other demands are. Because I'm a known murderer. Oh, I hate to see. Yep. If you got a problem with me, let's fight. I could still kick your ass because... Or we could do it this way. I mean, the entire subcontinent is ours. There'll be many bounty hunters roaming around the realm. He'll be dealt with. No need for duels. Since I'm a man of faith, or trying to be these days. Huh. Same name as me. And he's left-handed. Teresa Pala. Ali. How's that university? More than halfway done. So yeah, Kamarupa is going to get that county, and soon the Kalinga is going to get all of that. They got him already. It didn't even last a week or a month. Yeah, boy's my rival. Matter of fact, all the siblings. Rival, rival, rival. Basically, the entire family hates me. Which I can understand. He's 10 years old, so... Yeah. You can't put a bounty on a kid because that's immoral. It's about as immoral as murdering children. I can intimidate him for whatever reason, but I don't think that'll do well. Anyhow. What good would that do? Intimidating a kid. It's a matter of you. You're about to become the universal ruler who is allegedly supposed to be, you know, the one who rules ethically and benevolent. Which is what a Samrat Chakravartin is aspired to be. Ah, dang it, lost hostile with him unless I go raid again. But the Kalingas are winning. So is Kamarup. Grand Garden in Thana. What can I build? garden statues. I need more plot power defense because, you know, people don't like me, so just need more plot power defense, you know, when fear getting assassinated like the past rulers of our dynasty. Not enough money for him to get mercenaries. Oh, the Kalingas are about to get me that county. And that Kamarup, he's about to get it too. Won't last long. You got it. Hare Krishna. Jai. And as for you, you're about to get it too. She's got 32 holdings to go. You got it occupied. Host claim too late. So what's that Dejo part of? Oh, what's left of Rajputana as it's being assimilated by Gujarat and real Rajputana. One of these days I will demand Galwakan in all areas. Here we go again. He's got it fully occupied. New Emperor is dead. The Emperor's dead. The new Emperor is alive. And, well, hey, he likes eunuchs, but doesn't like African cultures. If I have eunuchs to offer. Just surrender now and give it to India. It's ours. The entire Indian subcontinent is united, but not yet, because there's complete control of India, so there's one place within that is not under our control, because that includes holdings too, not just counties. So as I look around closely, there is one that does belong to China, which I believe we would have to fight for that, which would be quite a struggle. Also this realm too, which independent holding, so we could fight for that, but I'll have to move my retinue to there by the time. And soon I'll... Oh, don't read that. See as you are. So for future conflicts, this, China, everyone else from within that we weren't aware other than the followers of Arjuna. Yeah, we still got a few messes to take care of. Because, yeah, fighting against China will be quite a struggle. But honestly, they're in the middle of fighting against the Georgians. So I don't think we should worry about that too much. Plus, you should worry that he has a defense pact against you, so just wait until the time is right. For now, go get that mosque or temple of Chitra, which is in the Kashmir region. Surprised nobody bothered them, and Lord knows why you want to bother China. So I guess we will have a war with China after all, but it's just for a little thing. Not a holy war. Just some little issue. So we'll position our retinue there and storm it. Physics of Aristotle is the basis of all natural philosophy practiced by wise men. By reading the work of the master, I too will be able to understand the physical world. I thought it was Confucian. I guess I must have gotten mixed up. Of course, and I'm a erudite. That means even more learning. Alright. Give me that temple. 10 days. Now we storm it. Yeah. He's got the Darasaur now, which he'll soon take at some point. Okay, that's one down. China's next, but you just have to wait for them to leave the defensive pact where we can fight against them without interference. But at least it's not about taking counties, it's just a holding. Now for the followers of Arjuna, I hope that Jagatpala would become that because he's my friend and he'll be more cooperative. He won't like me in effect because murdered his close kin. I don't know, you all related. No. Guess you were related. Through whatever marriage. And obviously he will not cooperate. Unless I'm going to be the stupid person and just... oh, I don't know. Give a piece of territory to them, and then fight the vassalization war. That's a maybe. I'll take that as a maybe. Okay, get down here. Somewhere in Delhi. Because, you know, if we want to fight a future conflict with China, just wait until they leave the defensive pact for whatever reason. And, in addition, if the Jurchen's invasion succeeds, well then, this would also be their way to lose their defense pact that way. And also gotta do whatever it takes to, deal with the Grand Master of the followers of Arjuna, unless I may possibly give him land and then, if it says not your day, your lead to then I can make it so. Unless I would have put you in somewhere. Unless I'm gonna have to revoke somebody's title and then put you in somewhere. Where are you guys? But there's not a good reason of why I should have y'all revoked. No. There's no good reason to. Unless you were found to be an apostate, and then, like if I were to ask him to revoke right off the bat, he'll say yes, but the vassals won't like it, so can't do that. Although there is a way. There is a way. I don't know if I want to, you know, switch off my theology and switch to intrigue. Especially that he's got a pretty good intrigue himself, unlike myself. But either that, or these people. Oh, that guy's much worse. Decadent bastard. Went down. And plus he's a seducer. Yipe. Conspirator. Wants fabricated claim on some area that I do not really care that much. So no, let's not jump the gun here. And over here in Chola Empire, it's fine. I'll offer you some men. Oh no. There goes the nephew of mine who is frail. That means my wife is pregnant. My God, the bloodline is saved. Yeah, the bloodline is saved. Now she carries on. May it be a daughter or a son, I do not care. Blood of assassin, part of the Chola dynasty, continues through her. She carries his legacy. There is a chance that my grandchildren should be betrothed to whoever that child is. Now everybody wants to claim her. No, leave her alone. Wait until she has a child, and then I'll consider. Let's say I think you can take care of that. That's under your jurisdiction. What are they up to? Chinese Sunny. It's a daughter. Okay. I'll think about that for the future. That's, you know, on the dentist and whatnot. Here's a stupid idea. This is coming from, you know, granddaughter. Hey. Should be matrilineally married to, what's her face? Child that I now just named. Or just go through the age of this. Other way. Okay, same dynasty, it's fine. meaning that by the time when Parantaka rules, and then Rajasakara rules, and then children from her, and therefore, ding ding ding. Yeah, I'm applauding myself for that again. Where? Oh, down there. Garden statues finished. Now here, hidden burial spot, which we need that for more plot power defense. Not to mention a bit of increase. Potential assassinations. Yeah, build up a fourth stage. And the university is yet to be finished. At least stage 1 of that university. Be patient. Now they're invading Georgia. Yep, they're becoming a serious threat for the future of United India. Since we still got money. Continue to up our levies, as I said. We're trying to be on par with them for the levy numbers. Just to show that we have about as much troops as they are. And should war break out, then we're on par with them. On par, on par. You say that a lot. You often show yourself. Anything to increase? Oh yes. These things. Keep your eyes open until they leave the defensive pact then, and it's on. And we gotta figure out what to do with the followers of Arjuna here locally. Unless I have to give them a duchy, Raj if you will, somewhere. Likely candidate is up there. Or it's Ranadu. Oh no, it's not appropriate. She's got lover's pox. So it's these two areas are the likely candidates. Gujarati Taoist? What the heck? Who are you? Oh, hey, old friend. Guess you finally found the time for this sort of thing. You know, the one who's my chancellor who helps me lower the threat level faster. Glad I've been making friends here. I don't know how long he'll live since he's a relatively old man. Yeah, sure. You can marry my daughter now, even though it's kind of precarious that the future bloodline will now go through this way. This, you know, close kin marriages. Not really fond of them, but it's the way to do it. If I was a Zoroastrian, I would be all the way. Now, as for her, since she's got a few more years if things wasn't. Then again, if I marry you off, that means your children could have a claim to my imperial throne, which is dangerous. Unless there is an alternative. Even though it's highly doubtful you'll find someone better. Unless you want to marry some Brahmin, which Lord knows you wouldn't want to do then. What the heck? Brahmin and Kshatriya at the same time? What is he, a Jati? That's good. Won't you just marry this person? No, thank you. Matrilineal marriages are fine, as long as there's more Chola children. Even if they don't have that special bloodline with them. The future generations of Chola's going to be much, much brighter. Especially in the era of the Samrat Chakravartin. Which again, I must wait. So now China is the biggest worry right now. More than the Seljuk. Jai to the Samrat. I say Jai because that means victory in Hindi, so I have no idea what the word victory is in Tamil. Oh. Yeah. A nervous foreigner has shown up to the court, flinching at anyone who comes near him. The man refuses to be on his way. Instead, he's arguing that he could serve me, as the trained scholar bureaucrat he is. Just don't send me back out there. I cannot go back, he says, jaw clenched. Kang Yunang. Oh. Scholar bureaucrat. Then again, I remember reading that. It says, Chinese refugees might appear in my court, so he must be a refugee, so... You may stay. The Wei Empire is no place for anyone right now. So we got our own scholar bureaucrat. Hey. Just like we used to have these Chinese trade governors. Don't know why it was a stupid idea. Oh, they lost so much troops. Oh, yes, he's gonna conquer Georgia, and did. So that means, yep, piece of it. Oh god, now what? Now it's increased council power. Koshala's now a problem. Mostly on the dishonorable part, and he's zealous and envious. Yep, my cynicalism is the bane of it. Tell you what. Here's an alcohol gift, and let's have a private conversation together. Hopefully you'll look at me a bit more higher. If not, then I'll try swaying tactics. Try to know each other a little better. Which, it worked. I've spent years studying the basic tenets and beliefs of the Hindu faith, and now I consider myself as quite an advanced Hindu scholar. Religion has its issues and is well worth a study. I'm gonna go with that. Because I am the enlightened one. I'm the one who spread the Hindu faith into the lands of Russia. I'm kind of suited for this. And yes, they like theologians in this holy order. Which reminds me, should we ever fight in that future conflict, whenever they leave the defense pact, or, heaven forbid, the Seljuks invade India, I got enough fervor to get me some holy commanders, if need be. When does Sim gift expire? Next year. January of next year. I don't want to intimidate him. That'd be a bad move. I'm just getting more and more levies. Gee, that's a lot of raiders. I was about to say, hey, is your wife pregnant again? Oh, incapable due to flu. Sorry about that. Hidden burial spot is complete. University still being built. Sir. Huh. Grand Garden of Thana has become the center for travelers and commerce, and some people have decided to settle close to the magnificent construction. The latest reports mention children, dogs, and cattle. They're honestly putting down deep roots. Look, another holding for y'all. See? Just trying to get him to drop that faction out. We can talk in private. Hopefully we have something in common. If not, then everything's gonna go to heck in a handbasket. Yep. I provoked him. This made it worse. Okay. Can't intimidate him because he's busy. Or I'm busy. I don't know. Clearly it did not work. I keep trying. That's what I need. Now I'm gregarious. That's a bit more diplomacy. Maybe my lack of diplomacy is what's getting them riled up as of late. What in God's... The Umayyad Empire now has that piece of territory there, but since it's so far separated, so I'm sure in a succession's time, that land's going to be independent. Oh yeah, the former Byzantine Empire is still around. I was about to say, why is there two in that region? I remember. I remember. One of the most lasting legacies of Aristotle is logic. Through intense study, I would be able to unravel its complexities and assume this method is my own. I must succeed, as I have become depressed. I'm not going to commit suicide. I'm too great of a ruler to be even thinking of that sort of thing. Why'd you do that? Oh, I'll switch boss these here. So where you going, you little bastard? You can't police the realm all the time. Now I'm a formidable fighter. Thank you very much. Even with depression, I'm still very good at fighting. And without a leg, too. If only they gave me a prosthetic, I would have been a lot better. A Chan text I've been reading emphasized the existence of a Buddha nature, of all sentient beings, but is clouded by the sunyata and the emptiness that lies behind the material world. I must strive to look past the illusionary world of sensation into the absolute reality of the world. I finally see. Ah, thank you, Chen philosophy. Now, I'm sure these vassals would look at me a bit more highly now. Except for him, because he's been provoked. And being zealous just doesn't help either, since he's a Jain. Usually, if you're running an empire like India, Jainism is an ideal religion if you want to make this empire stable. Because everybody gets a higher opinion towards you, saying the liege is a pacifist, that sort of thing. But not going to convert to Jainism this late in life, no. I'm already serving this holy order for a long time. And I want to keep that way. Confirmed. These guys again. I know where Perm is. That's far up north, in Russia. Siberia nearby, I think. No, it's in the Ural region. I'll show you. Good lord. Longest name ever. For a bastard child. This is where Perm is. That's where it is. And there's the Kingdom of Perm. Hinduism is spreading thanks to Volga, Bulgaria. Yeah, you guys are still around and you're still doing well. Glad to know it. And I hope one of you guys serves the followers of Arjuna. If I recognize non-Indian or Arab names. There's one. East Slavic. Here's another. There's him. Also, why do they call him Knight? Because he is a commander of Rajura and marshal of the followers of Arjuna. Oh, he's gone on pilgrimage to China. To Calcutta before the Emperor. Let's see what else we can build. These things. If it's not me, then it's going to be Parataka that would be in the future to first proclaim themselves as Samrat Chakravartin. Because there's still much work to do, you know. Future war with China. And do something with the followers of Arjuna. Of how we're going to vassalize them. I'm thinking about giving them a county. Or a Raj. Particular. Question is, where? Even though I do see the option of offer them land, so that we can do. So what you waiting for? It says to offer land of the followers of Arjuna, which I cannot because have room for new home. Oh shoot, I built all these cities. It says contact given land which they may build a castle. Will be under my jurisdiction. Support. Oh shoot, that was a mistake. And that's partly the reason why I have a crown focus on Tenkasi, because that one is the poorest of all province, and which there's room for that. Or one more in Madurai. Tenkasi right now is the second most prosperous outside of Chola Empire. Tagador 2. So it's either these or to give away one of those two here. So let's talk strategy. What are they up to? Yeah, we're getting along. Yeah, we never thought that the Empire of India and the Empire of Persia are neighbors. friend's dead, so is there any good chancellor out there who's willing to join? Brahmin, advice legal. What's up with the double cast? And there's another double cast. I think it has to do with a randomly generated character when you hire somebody to be your tutor. It's just that sort of thing. Okay, you're the new chancellor, and what's going on? Hey, cats! I don't think that disease resistance is good enough after we put so much money into put your legal tutor, because since you're around. Have you tutored my son yet? No? Well, just for future reference. Here's some money. Oh, not again. I ain't joining no secret society. For whatever reason. Remember, if I make a move, everybody's gonna jump at me. Actually, just those two. Well... okay. Actually, there is a way. I guess the threat level is low enough where, everybody else doesn't give a damn about it. It's just, you know, those two, you know. Bhutan and, Makam, those areas, which they won't contribute very much. But plus his tributaries. Which Bhutan is also one. So, again, yeah, we'll consider a war with China, which will happen in the next episode. I'm just trying to stall a little bit of time. When these children grow up, and whatnot. Okay, one more time on the hospital structures. As a way of spending big again. Oh, and don't forget to spend on these things as well. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. When you see that next episode, it's going to get interesting. A big war, possibly big, war with China. Just for a piece of a county. No, not a county, a holding, which belongs to somebody else. Which all I could say is things could get serious, so... as these structures build, we're gonna stop the episode at the very beginning of 11:16. Even though I'm depressed, but I do not want to commit suicide because I accomplished so much, but, there is one thing that I need to do. Especially that I'm a long-time member of the followers of Arjuna, which I thought all this fervor I've gained may come to use, finally. And remember, if I die, and my son leads, in which he's not a military man, he's a master diplomat, which he'll keep the empire stable. And he could potentially be the first ever Samrat Chakravartin. If we can deal with China first, and then we'll deal with the Holy Order. Twins. aren't exactly twin-sounding names, but still. Just only the ones that I believe it's convenient to pronounce. Oh, I ain't gonna offer him any land. Don't do that. Just for preparation for the future conflict with China, move the retinue to Delhi, because that's where we're gonna assemble our armies there, as they're gonna come on down. And while I continue to sway the people that hate me the most. How many friends do I have? A lot. Let's hold a Diwali feast just for once. Diwali before the war. Emperor likes Manichaeans, but doesn't like Tibeto-Burman cultures, which he rules over them anyhow. Okay, stop here. One thing's for certain, as I say that a lot in most of my videos, not just here in this series, but in everything else. So, India is united. The entire subcontinent is united, but it is not the Empire of India yet. There's two things left to accomplish. It's like, yes, we control all the lands, but not the holdings. We're going to start a war with China, which could potentially be a massive one. This isn't the invasion of China, but it's just for a piece of territory that don't belong to them. As he's, continually fighting a war against a host, which there isn't going to be much of them anyhow. And, the Seljuks are busy, as they run out of money and, doesn't have the manpower like they used to. So we don't have to worry about the Seljuks, but we have good enough strength to fight against the Chinese should they ever send reinforcements at our way. And you got the whole Nolamba dynasty as my rival. And my children and grandchildren have a future. Especially her. She's a very important individual right now. So, with that very high prestige, it's safe to say that Periya Pillai could be the greatest Chola ruler ever, as the man who united India. The entire subcontinent, and plus have the control of Kashmir, which apparently I wasn't aware that some of you took this part too. I don't know which vassals did that. It was you guys that took Kashmir for us. But who holds the Kingdom of Kashmir title? You. Gee, if only we fought a holy war for that part of Kashmir, but I believe it's too late now because 4 years later, this shifts to there. So, have at it. So, in the next episode, let's see if we get this right. Yes. War with China for that holding. And there doesn't appear to be other ones on this entire north, so yeah, it's gonna be a war up in the mountains, but I would prefer to let them come on down here into the jungles and plains of India. Let them come to our territory. Yep, it's the Sino-Indian War, basically, on this period, which is the one war that would lead us to the path to become the universal ruler of the entire subcontinent. So we hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, so long for now.